So, we have information on the Easter event and some information on the upcoming bots being Armada Scavenger and Armada Wheeljack. So, let's get over to the event details. It is an Easter event, it is individual normal event, and it's 10 points per battle, so for every single zone it's 10 points, and basically you need to do 50 battles to complete the whole event, which is actually pretty quick. If you're a new player, you can even go to the easiest zone. You still get same amount of points you would for the hardest zone, and you can do it in like under a minute. So if it's 1 minute per battle, this is like 50 minutes in total across 3 days. It's very quick. It's very quick and easy. It's an amazing event, and for such little score requirements, rewards are great. You basically get one 4-star bot. You get plenty of 3-star shards, you get basically 5 million XP items, okay, that's great. And you get a lot of Spark. And Spark is always scarce, you get 250k regular Spark, you get 200k Combiner Spark, and 200k Combat Spark. And this is very amazing because we need more Spark, because we keep getting new content, we keep getting new bots, new Combiners, new Combats, but Spark remains the same, and that's like increasing the cost of living but keeping the salary the same. It's just not gonna work. They need to give us more Spark, and this is a step in the right direction. You get some alloy and energon. Now this says 2 million. It's usually 20 million, so I don't know if this is a typo or they're only going to give 2 million, because 2 million is nothing for alloy and energon. That's like 3 runs in zone 15, maybe 2. So yeah, and then you also get in total 20 random hunting chests, and each chest has a 19.6% chance to drop 10 premium crystals, same amount of chance to drop 20 premium combat chips for combat. This is great because we do not have many combat chips in reward pool, so they pretty much only drop for the combat event, which is only once every 2 months. So yeah, we need a lot of these. That's great. You have same amount of chance to get 25k Spark, same thing for Combat Spark, and same thing for Combiner Spark, and then you have 2% chance to get the big prize. Okay, and big prize contains one of the following: blue hunting crystal, and inside blue hunting crystal you will find combiner upgrade skips. These are useful, and they skip the time. They do not skip the resources, so just skipping the time, and it's ideal to use them once your combiner level up takes 7 days, so you get the most out of it. Green hunting crystals, which drops troop upgrade ability skip. This one is the most useful by far, because it can, for example, if you level up from ability level 10 to ability level 11, this upgrade skip will save you 1 million Spark and 750,000 Z energon, and that's a lot of resources. So this one is definitely the most useful in my opinion, and if I were to get one, I would love it to be the green one. Then you have red hunting crystals, which give troop upgrade level skip. Basically, once you put your troops into research, it skips the time, not the resources. Again, like the combiner, it only skips the time, and it's best to use it for a research from level 60 to level 61 for the final level cap, because that's 12 days by default, so you get the most out of it that way. Purple hunting crystal gives you building upgrade level skip. Again, you need to spend resources, but it skips the time, and these are best used on long and important buildings like a multi-defense system, research lab, some really crucial buildings. And then you can get a yellow hunting chest crystal, which can give you non-dupe 4-star crystal. Now, from my understanding, if you have every single 4-star, I think this gives a little bit increased amount of, I think it gives double the amount of 5-star shards. But I think that's how it was before, but we have no information how it will be this time around. That may not apply. We will see. Okay, yeah, like I said, each battle is 10 points, and then you have more information on new bots. So yes, they are warriors, like I was speculating. They are not on playtest yet, and they may not hit playtest at all, so I may not be able to give you any accurate estimations how good they are. It's just they have a lot of problems with the transfer of the game, from the to the new developer publisher, the other one. and the playtest is not really working that well. They have a quality assurance employee, but I don't think that's gonna quite work well, because this is the type of game that you need to play at a competitive level to really understand development of bots, and if they don't do it, and I bet they don't, yeah, I'm gonna show you exactly what do I mean. But let's get over to combat. Yeah, compatibility is irregular. You know, you get companions, melee, and shield, so standard for warriors. Passive ability, you shoot nearby target every 5 seconds. Okay, and now, this is what I mean about the abilities. Pretty conflicting. So, this is ability description for a 5-star level 10 ability. You gain 80% health and 80% damage absorption for 10 seconds while slowly maneuvering into combat. So, basically like no cone. Okay, for 6 seconds, every 1% health lost temporarily increases special ability damage by 7.5% up to 150%. After charging up, they strike the ground, dealing 3% of their total special ability damage in a small area, attracts defenses. Okay, so they're tank and they don't. Okay, but here's the problem. Their cost is 4 plus 3. This is astronomically high for a tank, first and foremost. Second, this second effect that is trying to deal damage, it just doesn't work. Let me explain. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so after you put it to upgrade, if you upgrade to special ability level 11, 5-star will have special ability will charge for 10% up to 200%. So basically you need to lose 20% HP to reach the maximum number, and then you strike the ground, dealing 3 times of your special ability damage in a small area. This bot is trying to do damage and tank, but its dealing damage is shut down by its ability to tank, because if you're gonna tank with 80% damage absorption, you're gonna take really little damage, and it's questionable if you will lose like 5% HP even. So this is a very flawed design from the get-go. It's conflicting and just doesn't work. You need to lose up to 20% HP to reach maximum number of damage, and like I said, even then it's a small area. We do not know how wide that is, but it's usually indeed small. Yeah, I don't like this bot. I don't see much uses for this bot the way that it is currently, because design is very conflicting, very flawed. Ability cost is astronomically expensive for what it's supposed to do. Yeah, just no. And so yeah, at ability level 11, you reflect 10% of damage back to attackers, while damage absorption is active, charging rate and capping. Okay, yeah, basically it increases. Okay, yeah. In addition, you get 10% more reflect, which means you will receive even less damage. And the window for receiving damage that increases your special ability is only 6 seconds. Yeah, again, really flawed and contradictory design, and it needs to be different, because yeah, this is just not gonna work. Again, I really wanted to go for the 5 stars, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the 4-star, and I'm just gonna do it casually, free to play, and call it a day. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. And again, I really hope that something comes out of this bot, because currently the design is absolutely not good even one bit. It's very conflicting, very flawed design that just doesn't work. And I'd love my Armada Scavenger to be amazing. I really love the guy. He was really amazing in the Armada cartoon. And that he's such a cool bot, you know. I really like design. He's such a badass. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and let me know how do you feel about the event, and how do you feel about those bots that are upcoming. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have any suggestions? Let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one.